5 trades out of 20. What does that even mean, right? Well, Friday I had to, April was a mess. So Friday I shrunk my account, shrunk my share size and my max price. And I put in place a real system to decide when I would scale back up in share size. So by the end of this video, you'll see what trades I took today, but also what I have to do in order to scale back up to, well, I'm not going to jump right to 500 shares. The next jump is going to be 150 shares. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. Well, what are the restrictions that I put in place? I reduced my total account down to 10,000. I was going to do that anyway with the pattern day trader rule coming, but there's no way I'm going to run out of settled funds using 100 shares. So I reduced my account size. I reduced my max share size from 500 to 100, and I also reduced my max share price from $20 to $10. So hopefully this will reduce my risk exposure in the market, which is the most important thing for me to manage. I'm not punishing myself. I'm helping myself. Okay. So what are the 5 criteria that I'm going to use to decide if I can go back up to 150 shares or go to 150 shares? The first one is that I can't violate my stops on across at least 20 trades. Okay, 20 trades. For 20 trades, I can't violate my stops. I want a accuracy ratio of more than 50%. I want my P&L-R number to be 0.8 at least. And I want to make sure that I haven't hit any daily loss limits, which at 100 shares is going to be $30. And if I do have a red trade, then I have to take a 15-minute break. Okay, and I can't violate that. So, if I pass all of that at 20 shares, then I can move up. Okay, and if I don't, then I have to stay at 100 shares. Okay, now there are things that might knock me down to 50 shares. I'm not going to share that today. I'm not going to get into that, but suffice it to say, if I don't pass these criteria for 20 shares, then I just stay at 100 shares until I do. Okay. So let's look at the trades that I took today really quick. And I took 3 trades. The first one was, oh, no, that's right here. So the first one was a bull flag pullback. And you can see here, you know, it was a clean pullback. I got in a little bit late because I was waiting for this volume candle. I saw price hesitation and I got out. Open and shut case. Like Jessica Fletcher from that murder mystery show. We solved it. Okay. So the second one was REKR. Again, bull flag pullback. I was risking $4 on this one. And, you know, it's kind of like the numbers are a lot smaller than they were before, but my risk is a lot smaller too. Okay, so we had another bull flag pullback. It kind of was stuck at this level. It broke out. I bought. I didn't feel like it was going up fast enough, and I got out. Okay. Last trade, BZAI again. This time my stop was 10 cents a share because this was a high a day breakout. So it broke out over this level. I got in. I saw the price hesitate a little bit, and I got out. So 3 trades, all of them, price hesitation was my exit signal. And what I'm doing on TraderView is I'm really dialing in on the tags. Okay, I had like good process, bad process, and honestly, that just wasn't descriptive enough. And I am focusing on really being data driven. So I am revamping my tag system. So for each one, I'm still putting the setup and the exit signal. And then I'm putting other things like if I do go past my stop or I do, excuse me, very tired today. If I do go past my stop, or if I do revenge trade or anything like that, that could get me stuck at 100 shares, then I have to put that in as well. So let's see. We went over my trades. So for today, I had 100% accuracy. Yay! My total gain was $3.52, which is honestly pretty sad, but it's better than being red. Better than being red. Okay. And yeah, it hasn't done my profit loss ratio, but we'll see about that. Okay. Let's look at the trades since Friday, because Friday is when I started my recovery from my trading situation. So I have 5 trades, okay, and I have exit signals on all of them except the first one. Okay, but that's not going to keep me from sizing up. What would keep me from sizing up? I didn't violate my stops. My accuracy rate, because it's 100%, is more than 50%. My average R, we can't see that here, but that's the one that might like hold me back. I guess I could add these up and average them out, but they clearly don't come up to 0.8. So the average has to be at least 0.8. I'm going to have to hopefully get some trades where I get a little bit more profit. No daily loss limits, which since I reduced my shares, I'm reducing that. It's $30. And I can't revenge trade, or if I have a loss, I have to take a 15-minute break. Okay. So that is pretty much where I'm at with those. And so with my 5 trades, okay, I'm about 25% of the way there, but really I think the limiting factor at this point is my P&L-R. It's like abysmally low compared to my target. But fortunately the target is an average. Okay. So I have 15 more trades to go before I can see if I can move up to 150 shares. All right. And today's are, let's see, if I just put today's trades, my P&L-R ratio is 0.69 across 3 trades. So that's well below the 0.8 threshold that I need. It's an average of 0.23. So I'm way below where I need to be to average up. But I've got 15 trades to do that, okay? And my win rate is 100% so far. So if so 5 trades doesn't really give me an idea if I can scale up or not, okay? But I don't need really a whole like a massive green day to get back to start getting my way back to from the April bloodbath. But I do need lots of clean trades, lots of good data. And that's definitely where my focus is right now. So I'm really curious for all of my viewers who suffered through my live stream when I lost the money, and then my recaps with me. I'm curious, what rules do you have in place to decide when it's time to size up? And how do you know if it's time to size down? I will probably do a video on that as well. But I'm going to experiment with these parameters and see how that works for me. And let's see what else. Okay, so we're very early in the trading month. So what's great about that is that I have a lot of days left to get back on track and recover. So 20 trades is not 20 days. I'm taking more than 1 trade a day. But lately it seems like my trades are 0 to 5. So it's possible that I could reach this 20 trade point by the end of this week. And if that happens, then I would, evaluate the data and figure out if it's time to scale up. All right. That's a wrap for today. I posted over in Substack for my weekly goal. And tomorrow I will be back day trading live 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, trade smart. Bye.